Hello, my friends. We meet again for yet another episode of Ghostbusting. Today we're on volume 24 of BizzareBub's scary compilation. Obviously, if you're new here, go click the link above me or to the side, wherever it is. That is my intro video, which explains who I am, what my expertise is, and what is kind of the mission statement of Ghostbusting. For all other returning viewers, let's get started.
Martha Guima writes, "My mom posted a photo from last year of her family celebrating on New Year's Day. This is the photo of her family. There's no."
Okay, let's see. Where is the ghost? Where is the ghost? Is it, I mean, like, that looks like... are they gonna say that's the ghost? Because, I mean, that looks like he could be part of the family. Looks like that's his hand there, too, so that's fine. I love these pictures where it's like, oh, is it this? Oh. I just caught that. That's creepy. Yeah, no, I'm curious if that's going to be it. Is there anything else here that's spooky? Yeah, I mean, his face looks odd, but also that looks very odd too. Yeah, besides that, anyway, let's see what the answer is.
Nothing odd about this photo. It's the second photo that contains some.
Okay. What's this? I like how they show the first photos, and I just spent like all that time looking for like what's odd about it. And BizzareBub's just like, yeah, there's nothing spooky about the first photo. Second photo, on the other hand. So let's see. Like, maybe you already spotted it because I'm. Let's see, because it's usually like in these dark areas that there's something. Like that's where I saw the head before. Ooh, is it this guy? Because, like, yeah, that looks like it could be a head. Oh. Oh, is it this? Because, yeah, that looks like a really spooky face, too. Okay. Something with the shadow here. See, I'm going to say it's this, maybe? Or this. Or maybe this guy's he's just not facing the camera. That's what's creepy. So yeah, let's see what the answer is.
Something disturbing. Martha writes, "It was only this year that we noticed an uninvited guest was celebrating with us."
Which is it going to be? Yeah, okay. I think it's just pareidolia. Okay. Well, that one's way too pixelated.
Martha thinks that this might have been a family member who passed away, but others believe that this might have been a malicious entity, as it looks very unwelcoming.
Honestly,
whether it's evil or not, it seems like it's having a great time.
Honestly, it was like in the first picture, that thing was actually, in retrospect, it actually doesn't look that creepy. Oh wait, no, it's here. Yeah, to me, that was what was creepy there. And then, I mean, his face is still kind of creepy, but it's like I thought that was gonna be what was the jump scare.
Martha thinks that this might have been a family member who passed away. It seems like it's having a great time.
Okay.
Spook hard, party harder.
Okay. Moving on.
Josh Dean had set up a camera in his daughter's room and captured something that left him shook. Josh writes, "My daughter was being pulled under the bed. My wife thinks she crawled in, but she was clearly pulled by something."
Before we get to that, I just want to say, this little girl has a bigger TV in her room than I have in my room. Like, that is... I mean, that's at least, like, what? I mean, at least that's, like, 48 inches, maybe 55 inches. Like, does she... I mean, yeah, I mean, she's living large in her room. That's, nice. I guess they spent all the money for, their little girl's room on the TV and not so much, like, decorations around the room or furniture. Because everything else is kind of basic. It almost looks like a prison cell, like an insane asylum. Let's see this. I mean, I think she crawled under. That's what it looks like. It looks more like crawling than being pulled.
It's videos like these that keep me from looking underneath my bed. A broom would come in handy if you ever need a check.
Yeah. Honestly, that's. I was kind of expecting more because I've seen footage of where it looks like children are like definitely getting like pulled under their bed, and that was not one of those cases. That just kind of looked like that generally looked like she was just crawling under her bed. So.
Ghost hunter Emax visits an abandoned hospital that is said to be one of the most haunted places in
I
Japan.
love this guy's footage
While
too.
taking a tour of one of the floors, this happens.
なんかいる感じするもんね。ガラスのガラスのとこになんか白い影みたいな見えないですよね。なんだろう。あたりしたんかよ。さあ行ってみたい。あ。
What? Sorry, I caught me mid yawn. Okay.
見ました。
Okay, I need to fully reverse
なんか
that.
いる感じするもんね。ガラスのガラスのとこになんか
It could be a
白い
rat.
影みたいな見えないですよね。なんだろう。あたりしたんかよ。
So it's weird.
さあ行ってみたい。
Here.
あ。
Okay. Yeah, that could.
見ました。
A wheelchair rolls on its own.
Oh, is
I
that what
can't
it
help
is?
but think that this was the ghost of a patient trying to make its presence known.
Ooh.
But what do you think?
Okay. Huh. That's creepy.
Angelica Hernandez writes, "My nephew and the camera saw what we couldn't. Can you see it?"
Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, and like the kid's even reacting. Yeah. Now that could be the shadow of someone in the background. There's a light behind them because this is being lit. This background is being. It does have some lighting there. So that could be what it is, and it's just a shadow of someone. Could even be the shadow of the kid. Let's actually see if the shadow moves with in tune with like the child's movement. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
tell. It doesn't look like it. It's like also it doesn't look like on Reddit. Having seen it again, it doesn't look like the shadows too. The contrast of the lighting and the shadow is not right. Like that shadow it's too dark for that kind of, or it's too defined is probably the better way of explaining it. Like the shadow stands out way too much in this background despite the lack of light. Like I would think the shadow would be a lot softer, or its edges would be a lot softer if it was just kind of like it would be kind of a dull image. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's definitely that's spooky. That's very spooky. Yeah, and the kid definitely sees it too. I think he's backing away.
Angelica adds that she had a clear view of the kitchen and window, but didn't see anything there, except for when she looked back at the video. As with all videos, I don't claim any negative energy from this one.
Yeah. That
Alyssa Dooley took photos of her son at an indoor playground, but didn't realize that she captured something creepy in the background. It was only after looking back at the photos that she noticed something strange.
I took these pictures of my son yesterday, and whenever I got home, I reviewed all the pictures that I'd taken, and you see the little feet up at the top of each one of these pictures?
Yeah. Is that not actually there?
They were not there whenever I took the photos, and my son was alone in that slide, and no kid was up there with him.
Ooh. Okay. That's...
Ortega Salas was
spooky.
hospitalized after having a heart attack. Ever since then, things at home have been unusual. Ortega has been documenting all the strange things that have been happening, but it's the following video in which Ortega captures the most activity. While talking about these strange occurrences, this happens.
Aquí algunas cosas se han movido y tratamos de captar lo más que se pueda. Lo más que se pueda en cuestión.
Okay. I saw that, and like, because I was able to comment about, it's a phenomenon I've kind of what am I trying to say here? It's a phenomenon I've seen with with Latin American ghost footage, which is like, Latin American ghost footage is a lot more frightening and terrifying than, like, I feel like United States, Canada, and like European ghosts, because it's like, I wouldn't say like Euro American ghosts. A lot of it's just like, ooh, we saw like a spirit, and it's like, ooh, it's a shadow. While like in Latin America, it's like, oh yeah, no, there's this killer nun, and she's moaning, and we capture on footage where there's a screaming woman in the street, and is doing like satanic chants, or it's like, oh yeah, no, we found like actual demons, or then there's like there's that island that's full of like dolls that someone started collecting dolls and like put them all on an island. Absolutely terrifying. Like, Latin American paranormal stuff is on a whole nother level. And I think like the one place that does kind of have Latin American beat is like Eastern Asia, like Japan and Indonesia, Malaysia, China, that area. Because they have some absolutely terrifying myths of just like, I'm trying to think of a really good one, but it's like, I know a bunch of like Japanese folklore when it comes to like kanji and what is it, bokai? But it's like, we're just like absolute like murderous ghosts. So so I'm thankful to live in the U.S. where at least our ghosts are just kind of like, ooh, I'm going to haunt you, and I might just throw an object across the room. That's a lot better than having like, demons being summoned south of the border.
Cuestionamientos de las cosas que se
But
mueven.
that's creepy.
Tratando de. Miren, ahí está el primero. Ahí está el primero. Y eso es lo que me da.
Okay.
Eso es lo que me da miedo.
That's not as creepy
No
as
sé
I
lo
thought
que
it was.
pasa. Tratando.
Like, I will say, I apologize to, like, I try not to like pause a video until like it's fully run over to discuss it. I thought this actually was like a woman's head with like hair. When I first saw it, like, I thought this is like hair and this like a woman's face, or like a doll. Like I said, it's like, it's a dog.
Tratando de. Miren, ahí está el primero. Ahí está el primero. Y eso es lo que me da. Eso es lo que me da miedo.
Okay.
No sé lo que pasa. Tratando de este monito. Se lo dieron a mi esposa en el hospital. No sé si agarrarlo o no, la verdad me da un poco de cosa. Ese mono se nos ha caído ya varias veces, hasta en la noche. No sé si realmente deba de agarrarlo o no, pero tratando. Ese mono, algunas cajas que tenemos aquí se nos han caído. Vamos a tratar de captar varias cosas para ver si alguien nos puede ayudar. Vuelvo, es una vista panorámica para que vean que no hay nada, no hay nadie más que mi conejo me acompaña. En este cuarto, como les comento, es donde hay más actividad. Aquí quiero captar algo. No sé qué pase, que se pueda realizar. Es el juego de los salón, bueno, es el cuarto de los niños, pero de hecho tratamos de captar lo más que se pueda mover. Pero al final, ahí está el primero. Ahí está el primero. No sé qué está pasando. Dios.
Well,
Tratando de separar lo más que se pueda. Lo más que se pueda captar.
that's
Como les
unsettling.
digo, es el cuarto de los muchachos. Y tengo miedo de que
He's
ellos,
moving.
Dios,
Oh my gosh.
tratando de hacer lo más que se pueda.
And I don't think he's
Se empezó a
manipulating it
mover muy
either.
leve. No sé qué pase realmente.
I mean, he is kind of
Como puede-
remaining like pretty calm at having experienced this. Like if I was to see this and I saw like something even slightly turn, I would run for the hills. That's like, but yeah, if I saw that, I'd be running for the hills. But he's just kind of remaining calm and being like, "Yep, so this is my life, just documenting it." But I'm as far as hoaxes go, I'm leaning towards this being more plausible and authentic than this being staged. It doesn't seem like he's manipulating that
Pueden ver
scooter.
aquí no hay nadie. Pueden ver absolutamente nadie. Panorámica. Ahí se movió el patín ya. Ahí está. Ahí está. Dios.
Wow,
Ahí
dude.
se acaba de perder.
Yeah, I think based on that, I think his place is haunted. That is, dude, I think your place is haunted. That is pretty.
Eso es lo que pasa en esta casa.
The most
I don't totally believe it, but like, I definitely think it's more plausible for paranormal activity than it is a hoax.
unsettling footage isn't this, though. In another video, Ortega captures
another?
something that caused him to run out of his
Oh my gosh, this poor guy.
room.
No sé, tengo miedo. La verdad.
Dude.
Tratando lo suficiente. Dios. Trataremos de hacer lo posible, ¿ok? Pueden ver, se cayeron las cosas.
This guy is so calm for what's going on around his house. Like I would be running for the hills. Like but he's just like, oh yeah, no, the ghost threw stuff on the floor again. This is, I hate it when he does this. This is just like I have to clean it up too. The ghost doesn't clean up after himself. This ghost is the worst roommate ever. Like this just seems to be kind of his attitude. It's just like he's more annoyed at the ghost than freaked out by, the fact that he's being haunted.
Vamos a tratar de... Si tú eres la... Dios santo.
Oh.
Dios, Dios.
It is kind of moving. Oh.
Vamos a tratar de... Si tú eres la... Dios santo. Dios, Dios.
Yeah, so obviously if you're a skeptic, that's not going to like, prove that ghosts are real to you. But and again, I'm still a little bit on the fence about this authenticity, but I'm definitely creeped out by this, and I really want to believe this one is authentic. That's kind of my statement here. I want to believe this one. I really do. Nope.
Ortega believes that his
Fake
near-death experience with the heart attack he had might be the reason for all these strange occurrences. Whatever the reason might be, there's no reason for staying there any longer.
They're like, no, you were supposed to die, and we're gonna haunt you until you actually die for real. We're gonna final destination you slowly.
Here's someone taking a bathroom selfie and capturing something unsettling.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. What would cause that? Like, I mean, it could just be a case of pareidolia, but like, what? Like, what in the background would cause this? Because there's nothing in here that kind of. There's something about the background, and it's kind of moving with her. It's like it looks like there's like maybe a rail behind her, so maybe there's like a towel. Sorry, something in the background. Maybe I'm being haunted. But yeah, I love that. Like maybe that's a towel that's right there, and just like with her fingers and hand, it kind of, you know, hair. It looks like kind of like a face, but yeah, but it's kind of moving with her. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway. I don't know.
It seems like it was only after looking back at the photos that she realized that her selfie wasn't actually a selfie. Another face appears on camera. Talk about photobombing.
I will say, quality of this selfie is not great. It's about maybe 100 pixels.
A clinic in Ecuador caught something spooky on camera. Take a look.
Uy, Dios mío.
Well, the hospital could be slightly on an incline or decline. But yeah, that's the one explanation I can think of that would explain why it would not be paranormal. Otherwise, that's pretty freaky.
La acomodó, la acomodó.
Wow. Yeah, it placed it right against the wall, too.
If only all poltergeist activity were like this.
Okay, last one.
The following video takes place at a cemetery where a group of paranormal investigators encountered something beyond belief.
Alrighty.
Ándalo a saber. Mira, mira, espérame.
Hey. No, mames. Hey.
That's a kid. That's like a baby. It was walking on two legs.
Es un niño, güey. Si es un niño, si es un niño. Güey. Espérame.
Whoever was trying to raise the dead didn't really think this through, because now they gotta raise a child.
Oh, what a great joke. Good one. Good one. Let's get to the black screen. Not to, I obviously want to promote his stuff, but yeah, anyway, obviously if you like this video, subscribe to BizzareBub's. His, I'm the lazy content creator who's just reacting to his footage. He's the guy who compiled it, found the footage. I think people submitted it to him. He compiled it together, so absolutely give him some love. But if you want to give this lazy content reactor some love too, feel free to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Help me grow so I can stop doing lazy reaction content. Anyway, but yeah, I'll be doing these videos all throughout September and October for Halloween. So yeah, come back tomorrow or whenever I release these. I'm trying to do these every day, but I have fallen a little bit behind at the time of this recording. So yeah, stay tuned. Keep watching my shorts, and I'll see you guys next time.